praise Him. Since God is in control, let the heavenly hosts praise Him. If God is in control, let all His works praise Him. Since God is in control, let everyone praise Him. God's track record. Only one question remains. How do we really know, that what God has in mind for us is good? We know this because we have seen Him in action. He has a track record, and that record is good. It is an old and oft-told story, one about a young boy who worked for days building a toy boat. One day he took the boat down to the creek to see how it would float. When a puff of wind blew the boat out of reach, the boy ran alongside the creek, crying for his boat to return. But soon it drifted out of sight. Days passed, then weeks. A long time later, the little boy was walking in the city and came upon a pawn shop. In the window, he saw his toy boat. Someone had found the boat, taken it out of the water, and sold it. The boy ran inside, found the owner, and said, "Sir, you have my boat in the window. I made it myself." The owner said, "If you want your boat back, you have to do as all the customers do, and buy it." God has a track record, and that record is good. Over the next few days, the boy did odd jobs around the neighborhood. He mowed grass, carried out garbage, walked dogs, washed cars, and painted fences, saving every penny. When he finally had enough, he went back to the store, hoping his boat was still there. Paying his money, he reclaimed his boat. Walking out of the store, he was heard to say, "I made you, I lost you, I found you, I bought you, now you are mine forever." So it is with God. He made us, we left Him, He found us, and bought us with the price of Jesus' blood. Now we are His forever. That's God's track record. What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. So far from being a cold, hard doctrine, the sovereignty of God fills the believer's heart with comfort. In this world with so many questions, we know with certainty that His throne is in heaven. He rules over all, and He loves us so much that He gave His Son that we might have everlasting life. He who upholds the universe holds me in the palm of His hand. He who guides the stars guides my life too. He who knows all things from beginning to end knows me, and I entrust my life to Him. Amen. Well, I hope this lesson this evening has been a blessing to you. Give you a little food for thought. And I wish to thank every one of my listeners that continue to listen to my program. I deeply appreciate it. It's something that I enjoy doing. Trying to get the word out to people. Many times this is the only thing they hear. And like I mentioned before, if you're up in the southeastern Massachusetts area, you want to go to a good Bible-believing church, you can always go to Open Door Baptist Church in New Bedford, Mass. And get a hold of Pastor Tim Ross. You can go online at Open Door Baptist Church, all one word, .us. That's Open Door Baptist Church, .us. And you can leave a message for Pastor Ross. And if you're in southeastern Massachusetts area, you can find yourself a good church with a God-fearing man. And if you want to send me an email, if you have any questions or comments, you can always get a hold of me at chaplainable@gmail.com. That's chaplainable@gmail.com. Until we get together again next time, this is Chaplain Abel wishing everyone a pleasant good evening. And remember, we are all God's children. Good night, and God bless.